So please make sure that you reach out to us. I'm going to personally be optimizing your LinkedIn. You see why you should pay attention when you enter webinars like this. So please take down the notes, guys. Tyler and the rest, Ayokomi, I didn't catch the surname, but you're going to be getting a free LinkedIn optimization from me. Okay, learn more to earn more. Thank you so much. It's exciting to be here, and I would love to introduce myself for people that do not know and are wondering who is this one? Who is this one that I've not wear human head now be talking to us? My name is Lemuel Yole Otyo, a name that you probably might have not seen anywhere else. I am the CEO of Mediant Analytics, and we are positioned to help Africans become one of the top 1% tech talents in the world. And we are doing that through our courses in data science, data analytics, and business analysis. One of the things that we realized is a gap in the ecosystem in Nigeria is the fact that we have a lot of schools, but we don't have mentorship. We don't have people that are guided right. We just have a lot of courses out there. People are going on Coursera, Udemy, Allison, and the rest, learning and learning and learning. But nobody is telling you how you're going to get a job after learning. So you see somebody that is taking courses year in, year out, 3 years into the conversation, and they've not learned anything. In fact, they can't even do it. And that's back, taking you back to my story. I spent almost 4 years trying to transition to tech because I didn't have a mentor, I didn't have a coach, I didn't know what to do. And I literally was just trying to testing, and I wasted a lot of time. But when I saw that, I spent over ₦1 million trying to transition to tech. But when I saw that this gap is huge, and more people would be able to take advantage of actual mentorship to landing a remote job, I knew that it was an opportunity and it was a given for us. Now, the reason I said actual mentorship is because a lot of schools will tell you, oh, we're going to mentor you, we're going to mentor you. And then when you get into the school, nobody is telling you what to do. They are leaving you on your own. Now, I'm going to talk to you about how the benefits of mentorship can take you from 0 to 1. Now, a lot of people think 0 to 100 is bigger than 0 to 1. Trust me, it is not. 0 to 1 is literally moving you from that point where there is nothing to something. When you finally land on that point where there is something, the sky is your limit. Now, what are we talking about today? Remote work. A lot of people want to work remotely and earn remotely, but they do not know how to do that. Now, I'm going to show you the 7-step method. I prepared a very solid presentation, but I feel like we should have a more heart-to-heart conversation today. Who is in agreement with me? Or do you want me to share slides? Who is in agreement with me? Should we talk one-on-one how to get this done? All right, so let's go. Now, when it has to do with remote work, a lot of people think that it is just you sitting in your house, getting called for a job, and then you are just literally going to be getting the job. And I'm telling you, it is impossible. Now, how do you land a remote job? I'm going to be teaching you the 7-step method. It's simple. Now, I'm going to be sharing my screen, but I'm not sharing a slide, all right? I see that you people prefer one-on-one conversation. I'm going to be sharing my notes where we'll be writing. It's a training class, and I want us to go home with something solid tonight. Are we good? Who is excited? Who is excited? Who is excited? Who is excited? Okay. I want that by the end of this conversation, I'm going to have 30 people that are ready to take their journey to the next level. And I'm guaranteeing you that if you follow this process in less than 6 months, you're going to land a remote job. If you do not land a remote job, come back and ask me, Madam, how far? I'm going to show you how to land a remote job, or I'm going to refund you, whatever it is that you committed to the process. But let's talk first. Now, I'm going to be sharing my notes. I'm going to be doing a lot of practicals. How we are going to move from a point of not knowing to a point of knowing so much, doing so much, and then earning so much. So this is my screen. We're going to start now. Landing a remote job. Please make sure you fill the attendance. Of course, like I said, I prepared a slide for you So it will still be of benefit for you to get a hold of the slides, but that you can only do if you register. So let's increase this. We're starting a training and we're talking about landing a remote job. How do you land a remote job? Somebody will say, oh, becoming a virtual assistant. Another person will say, oh, becoming an executive assistant, becoming a software engineer. Is that it? At the end of the day, it's not just about that, all right? I want to see interactions today. So I'm going to ask you, how do you think you can land a remote job? Who wants to try? How do you think you can land a remote job? Just put it in the comment section, all right? So we can have more decorum. By learning a skill. Okay, somebody said learning a skill. So let's see. Learning a skill. All right. Who else? By upskilling, learning a high income skill, doing projects and applying. Somebody said doing projects. Another person said applying to jobs. Okay, learning a skill and applying on the right platform. Okay, let's add it on the right platform. Okay, after learning a skill, you make yourself available. I'm not sure that I got that. Positioning, I love it. Somebody said positioning. Somebody said researches. I like that word, strategic positioning. Strategic positioning. Somebody said pitching. Let's add it here. Pitching. Learning a skill, practice, implement. Now, what we have said is right. In fact, there is no, another person said networking. I love that. Let's write it there. What you have said is right. But the next question I'm going to ask you now, with all these plenty things that you know, have you landed a job? Yes or no? Have you landed a remote job? Are you working remotely? Not yet, not yet, not yet. Why? Because knowing that this is a road is not enough. Actually taking this step to the next level is what we're talking about here. So I'm going to be sharing with you the 7-step method to landing a remote job and how you can actually move on to the next level to landing the remote job. Knowing about it is not enough. All right? Yes, the very first thing is for you to learn a skill. Now, learning a skill is one thing. Learning the right skill is another thing. Learning the right skill is another thing. There's something I like to tell people. Don't just learn a skill because everybody is learning it. Because one school is saying, oh, when you learn this, you're going to learn a remote job. Does it align with you as an individual? You need to have that self-awareness conversation with yourself to find out if this skill aligns with me. For example, I spent 1 year learning software engineering. And as I speak to you, I don't know the beginning of a code and the end of the code. Because that is not me. I'm not coding anywhere. So automatically, I literally wasted that 1 year learning a skill that does not align with me. But why did I learn the skill? Like I told you, I spent a lot of time transitioning to tech because I didn't have the right mentorship. Now, I learned software engineering because in that time, coders were the ones that were hired the most. And I was like, I want to earn $10,000 a month. And if I need to learn coding, why not? It didn't work for me because that's not something I enjoy. I was, in fact, if I had learned it, I was going to be a frustrated coder. Now, because of my background, I studied fine and applied arts. I had a fashion business for over 8 years. But then when I got married, I said that I wanted to spend more time with my children because I loved to homeschool. But I needed to look for a career path that wasn't far from what I knew. And it was in the process of my research that I stumbled on what the tech people will call IT business analysis. Now, backtracking to my career and the things that I have done, strategy consultations, helping people to build better businesses, I realized that business analysis aligned better with me as an individual. And I could be a woman in tech without coding. Now, a lot of people think tech is only about writing codes. No. It's not. Tech is literally anything that makes your job easier. Now, as a business analyst, I work with tools like Jira, I work with Excel, I work with Power BI, I work with SQL. I also work with process mapping tools like Lucidchart and Draw.io. But I am not coding. These are no-code tools that helps me to do better and to work better as a woman in tech. Now, because I aligned my tech and career with the kind of person that I am, it became easy for me. The journey is not going to be smooth 100%. But because I was able to sit with myself and have that clarity session to find out exactly what I'm supposed to be doing with my life, it was easy for me to choose a career path that aligned with me. Now, if you are somebody that loves mathematics, you're somebody that loves to code, and you're looking for a skill that you don't need to spend a whole year trying to do, then you'll be very great as a data scientist. If you're somebody that loves to analyze things, you're somebody that loves to find out what went wrong and then find a solution for it, you'll be a great data analyst. And if you are someone that wants to get into a business, you are great with communication, you are great with what's it called now? You are great with research, you're great with documentation, you're great with negotiation, you're an amazing mediator, you'll be a great business analyst. So you don't choose a career path because that's what everybody is doing. You choose a career path because it aligns with you and you can easily transition to it. That's why we at Niviat, we decided that we just want to focus on 3 courses: data science, data analytics, and business analysis. Why? It's super easy to learn. It's super easy to transition to. And the earning power is massive. What does that mean? When it is, for example, if you take a course in data analytics and you do your first job as a data analyst, entry-level data analyst, what you are looking to earn is between $500 to $1,500 minimum currently, because most times when you are working with foreign companies, they pay based on your economy. So if somebody in the US is an entry-level data analyst, this is some of the things that other schools will not tell you. If you are a data analyst in the US and you're an entry-level data analyst, you're looking to earn between $4,000 to $5,000 per month. But if you are in Nigeria working for a foreign company as a data analyst, you're looking to earn $500 to $1,500, sometimes $2,000 per month. However, if you convert that to our current rate in Naira, you're talking about between 800 to 1.5 million Naira. The question that I love to ask people here is, when you look at the current state of the economy and you look at the people that are earning 800 to 1.5 million Naira, who are they? Management staff, top management staff, the CEOs, the COOs. And I'm literally telling you today that if you become a data analyst or a business analyst or a data scientist, your entry level salary is 1.5 million. So why not take the opportunity to move? Why not take the opportunity to move to the next level? All right, so the next thing is, I'm going to move this down. So I wrote this based on what the responses were. Now, after learning a skill, you want to do projects and build your portfolio. Build a portfolio. Now, why do you build a portfolio? It's very, very important for you to build a portfolio because when you are working for a company as a tech talent, the first question they are going to ask you is, what have you done before? What are the projects that you've done? Now, one of the advantages of working with us here is the fact that from your start to the end of the program, you're going to be building portfolios. You're going to be building projects. And you're going to be building minimum of 7 projects. Okay? Now, these projects are going to be in different areas that will allow the company to see you as somebody that has experience in different areas. Beyond that, we're going to be helping you transfer your skills. Now, what is the meaning of transferring your skills? Your years of experience in tech doesn't stop you from transitioning to tech. Nobody is telling you that you now have to do away with your 15 years in career as a finance specialist or your 17 years as a banker. No, we're saying that bring the years of experience, add any of this skill to it, and then move into the market to land that job. Now, applying for jobs is not the next thing. I'm going to move to the next, which is what? Getting your LinkedIn, optimizing your LinkedIn. Now, I'm going to be having a full session tonight on how I explain to you how you can optimize your LinkedIn to land jobs. Okay? So number 3 is LinkedIn optimization. Now, what's the importance of LinkedIn optimization? One thing I like to tell people is your LinkedIn is your online CV. Your LinkedIn is that part of you that you use to tell recruiters before they get in touch with you that this is who I am, this is what I've done, this is what I can do for you. Now, a lot of people want to work in tech, they want to work remotely, but they don't have a very solid LinkedIn profile. Now, the question I like to ask people is, how do you think somebody who doesn't have a great and visible LinkedIn profile will be trusted enough to get that job working remotely for a foreign company? The foreign companies that we're positioning you to work as, they do a lot of background check. And one of the things they like to check is your LinkedIn, your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter. They like to check what have you said online. What is your background? Have you been in prison? Have you worked with people that are causing issues? Because everybody that is looking to hire outside of their country don't want people working with them that are going to cause issues for them. So a very good LinkedIn profile is going to give you that facelift, or what we call the strategic positioning, that is going to allow you to be seen by the right people. Now, I'm going to put strategic positioning here because that's one of the good things that LinkedIn does for you. Okay? Now, the next thing you want to do is to optimize your CV. Now, a lot of us use one CV to apply for 100 jobs. And I'm asking, how does this apply? Even if it is just data analyst job, every company has a way that they want their data analyst to be. They have some certain skills that they're looking for. For example, company A can say that they want a data analyst that is experienced more in Excel. Company B can say that they want a data analyst that is experienced more in Power BI. Now, the importance of optimizing your CV is not for it to be one size fits all. You need to be able to tailor your CV to fit for every company that you are applying to. So if you tell me that you are applying to 50 jobs a week, I'm going to tell you that you're doing it wrongly. Because if you are doing it rightly, you will not have the opportunity to apply for 50 jobs a week. Optimizing your CV to be tailored to a particular job means that you are creating a CV for every single job. Why? There are keywords that companies are looking for. The application tracking system is going to be comparing the job posting and your CV to determine if you are the one that is fit for this role. Now, you want to make sure that your CV is properly tailored to ensure that you are able to apply for that role, and the application tracking system does not push your CV out. Now, another thing that a good CV will help you with is it helps you to stand out. A lot of people don't put thoughts to applying to their CV optimization. Why? They don't think it matters, but it really does. At the end of the day, how you write your CV determines how the recruiters are going to look at you. Okay, and then the next thing you want to do is to network. All right, you want to network and apply for jobs. The reason I'm putting these two together is because sometimes networking could be automatically you applying for jobs. One thing that is important with you applying for jobs is you want to be able to know about yourself. What do I mean? You want to be able to sell yourself. You need to be very, very confident. You need to be very, very um, self-aware. What does it mean? If you're applying for a job in, let's say, data analytics, and you just do because you just finished, and you've not taken out time to practice your bio or practice your introduction, it's not going to be favorable for you. Why? A lot of the times, people have done everything else, but they've not learned to sell themselves. Selling yourself is the point where you get the interview. They have an interview with you, and then they're asking you, who are you? Tell me about yourself. Tell me about your history. This is something that you should have learned over time. And then you are able to say and put yourself out there for this company to say, okay, yes, this is the person we are looking for. So interview preparation. I like to tell people, don't wait till the day that you have the interview before you start preparing for the interview. From the moment you start taking the course, start interviewing, start preparing for your interview. Because at the end of the day, your mindset matters a lot. You need to be able to believe that you would land this job for the job to be attracted to you. All right. So these are the 7 steps method that we use here to land a remote job. And we've been able to help students, multiple students, to land a job using this within 3 to 6 months. It's a proven method. Now I'm going to be sharing with you my LinkedIn, and we're going to be moving straight up to the importance of LinkedIn optimization and how you can optimize your LinkedIn for that job. Are we ready? Who is excited? Who is excited? Who is excited? Who is ready to get onto the practical? Awesome. Now, this is what we're going to be doing. Before we move further into it, awesome. Okay, a lot of excitement since you guys have been waiting. I've been wasting your time. Sorry. So before we get into it, I want you to take the next 2 minutes to fill the attendance. All right? Take the next 2 minutes to fill the attendance. The what is it called? The webinar is currently being recorded, and we're going to be sharing with you guys. All right, and we're also going to share what we're also going to share the slides as well as some other things that you would need to be able to land a job. So take the next 2 minutes. We'll come back at 8:28, and we're going to start talking. All right. Post the attendance in the comment section. Everybody take the next 2 minutes to fill the attendance, and we're going to move forward from there. Fill the attendance, fill the attendance, fill the attendance. How many of you have filled the attendance? Please drop the attendance link. We have 1 more minute. Make sure you fill the attendance. I don't want anybody to miss this class. It's going to be super packed, okay? You're going to leave this place knowing how to optimize your profile and how to land jobs, inbound jobs. I call them inbound jobs. Just like business people, we say inbound leads. These are inbound jobs. The offer letters are going to be coming to you, all right? I'm going to show you guys an example. Let me see if I can search. Are we ready? Who is ready? Who is ready? Who is ready? Who is ready? Have we filled the form? Have we filled the form? Okay, great. All right, let's start. Now, LinkedIn optimization. How do you land a job from your LinkedIn profile? If you don't have a LinkedIn, please get it. I am telling you of it for a fact. I have worked with companies in Switzerland, US, UK, Ghana, and South Africa, as well as China. And trust me, LinkedIn is something they will always ask you for. LinkedIn, I'm going to say it again. LinkedIn is something they will always ask you for. And what is going to make the difference between you and any other person else is how well you position online. Now we're going to be doing a very practical session. I'm going to be searching for someone else here on LinkedIn. Let's search for a business analyst. Now, as an HR, one of the ways that they look for people to hire for their companies is they just go on LinkedIn and then they search. And a lot of people come up. Now we're going to search for somebody that probably doesn't have an optimized LinkedIn profile. And we're going to use that as an example. Okay, let's use you. Omotayo, please, if you're on the call, have mercy. All right. So let's use his profile, and then I'm going to compare with mine to show you how it's different. Okay. Okay. This is even worse than I thought. So let me go back. Okay. Let me look for people. All right. You don't have an optimized LinkedIn. That's why you are here. I'm going to show you how to optimize your LinkedIn. All right. So just stay put with me. Let's look for somebody that doesn't have an optimized. Okay. Okay. You want me to use you for a test. Okay. What's your name? Do you have a LinkedIn profile and is it optimized? Yes or no? If you don't, the first person that I see, I'm going to use your profile. Harrison, hey. Okay, I think I can see Adu Victor. So let's see. Adu Victor. Victor, is this you? Is this Victor? Hi, Victor, is this you? Just give me a thumbs up if this is you. I just you. Okay, I didn't see you. All right. Okay, so let's try again. Oyinbo Deborah. Okay, let me try someone else. Deborah, is this you? Is this Deborah? Yes, 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 or no? Is this Deborah? Yes. Okay. So this is Deborah. Now let's use Deborah's profile. Deborah is close to somebody that has tried to optimize her profile, but all right, it can be better. All right. So now let's do comparison. Now, in optimizing your profile, there are some certain things that are very important. Now I'm going to be sharing my slides on profile optimization. All right. Now, what is the LinkedIn platform? LinkedIn is used for networking opportunities, career growth and job search, personal branding, very important. Now, the reason LinkedIn matters is because LinkedIn is the leading platform for professional networking. It also helps in enabling connections, collaborations, and career growth. And millions of users are using LinkedIn worldwide, which means it gives you an opportunity to be seen by tons and tons of people. Now, when you build a very strong LinkedIn profile, it helps you to enhance your visibility. It opens doors of job opportunities for you, and it helps you to build a powerful personal brand. Now, when you are getting on LinkedIn, the very first thing is you have to have a goal and you have to have a clear objective. We're going to take another moment to fill the attendance later on. Just pay attention. What are the goals of LinkedIn? You want to be able to network on LinkedIn. You want to be able to job search and build a personal brand. And you can do this by optimizing your profile and also highlighting your skill. Like I said, the practical session, we're going to be doing it with Deborah's LinkedIn and my own, just to compare what the expectation should be if you're trying to use your LinkedIn to land jobs. Now, what are the things that you must note when you are optimizing your LinkedIn? Number one, professional picture. Now, let's go to our example. This is Deborah's picture. Do we think that her picture is clear enough for somebody to say, okay, I can see you very well? Yes or no? No. Okay. So now let's go back to my own. What about this? What do you think about this? Can you see this very well? Does this really show who I am and who you are looking to employ? So that's the number one rule of LinkedIn optimization. Your profile headshot has to be professional enough. Your shoulders should show in the picture. Your head should be against a background that is not fighting with you. Now, when we look at Deborah's picture, her face is all over the place and it looks like she's trying to come into the people that are looking at her profile. But when you have a very balanced profile headshot from your bust region to your head, it allows for people to look at you and then gives them room to look at you properly. So this is a perfect example of a good professional headshot. Your head is not all over the place, all right? There's a bit of distance between you and the background. Your shoulders should show from your bust region. Your eye level shouldn't be, there should be a bit of room over your head. That's when you know that you've gotten a very good professional picture. A lot of us will just snap selfie and then go and put, no, it's not WhatsApp DP. It's your LinkedIn page. It is your personal brand. So you have to be very intentional with what you put out there. Okay? Now going back to our slide, we started the first one, which is, this was my former LinkedIn picture. And you see that it has the same thing. All right? If your own is a selfie, please invest in a studio headshot. It doesn't cost much. With 5,000 naira, you should be able to get one. Very important. If you are unable to go to the studio, then you want to go and check on YouTube, search for how to take a professional headshot from home. There are a lot of videos there that can help you. Then you want to leverage apps like FaceApp and Lightroom to edit the picture for you to be able to use. Now, when I snapped my picture in the studio, I removed the background and I put a pink background because that's my brand. It's very good for you to have a brand color because it allows for people to be able to resonate with you. It is not compulsory, but it's highly recommended. Now, when you go to my own profile picture and my page, you see that it's a very subtle page. I am using pastel colors, pastel pink, black, and off-white. All right? When you use these colors, it helps for people to be able to align with you. So they don't necessarily need to search and then search for Limewell. They already know that when they see a color like this, it is Limewell. All right? When you have a brand color, it is highly, it's kind of like gives your page a facelift. Okay? So moving on to the second thing, it talks about a headline. You want to be able to craft a compelling and concise headline. Now let's take a look at Deborah's headline. CSM, product manager, product designer, social media and paid advertising digital marketer. It is not bad, but it is not great. Why? Because you are not telling the companies what you can do. Product manager, product designer, social media and paid advertising digital marketer. How do you bring value to the table? It's very important that you include your value proposition. You need to include your value proposition. Now, taking it back to my profile, this is what I have there. Strategy consultant, business analyst, branding expert, career coach, CEO Navient Analytics. I help you transition to in-demand tech careers, elevate your personal brand and earning potential. So imagine I only just put strategy consultant, business analyst, branding expert, and I did not put how I use this to help you. You need to be able to clearly state to the company how you can be of value to them. That's what makes you different. That's what makes you stand out. Because everybody writes their titles, but companies are not big on titles. They are big on value. What value do you bring to the table? All right. Are we following? Are we still excited? Are we following? Are we getting the gist? Do you see how these little adjustments here and there can make a difference for you as an individual searching or looking to land a remote job? All right. Now we're going to go back again just to check that. She has her titles. This is everything she can do. But there are so many product managers. There are so many product designers. What makes you different? I, as a product manager, helps your company do this, that. Me, I have told you that I help you transition to tech. That's why I'm having this webinar, to explain it to you. Because I struggled transitioning, I want to make the journey easy for people through my mentorship. So I help you transition to in-demand tech careers, elevate your personal brand and earning potential. Simple. It doesn't have to be bogus. And you don't have to use Obayango's English. Oh, I am equivocally. No. Simple use of English. Very simple, very clear, very straight to the point. Why? Because people can choose to hire you from different parts of the world, from US, from Canada, from Pakistan, from India, and whatnot. They want to be able to read what you wrote and be able to understand what you've written. So moving on to the next part, we're now talking about design a good banner. All right? Create a great banner that communicates what you do clearly. So now let's go back. Deborah has taken a step to create a banner, but it doesn't change what we have said. It is not clear enough. Your phone number is there. I do not advise you put your phone number on your banners. Your email is fine. Anybody that wants to get in touch with you to send you an official email. It's risky to put your banners there, your phone numbers on your banner. So you might want to take that down, Deborah. Now, how does this make me look good online? I'm going to respond to questions later on, okay? All right. I exist to help you make smart business choices and gain clarity in life. For those of you that want to create great banner, you don't need to pay somebody. I have the leverage of having multiple graphics designers in my corner. So one of them did this. If you can't afford a graphic designer doing it for you for 2,000 or 2,500, you can go on Canva and get very great templates. Just type LinkedIn banner for hospitality, LinkedIn banner for social media. You're going to see different templates. If you already have a brand color, you can do yellow LinkedIn banner, green LinkedIn banner, and it's going to show you different templates that will make it easy for you. But like I said, make sure that your value proposition is clearly stated out. Now on my banner, what did I write? I exist to help you make smart business choices and gain clarity in life. I help you transition to tech. I help with business development coaching. I help with personal branding. So it's very important for you to be able to specify what you're going to be bringing to the table for the company. Now, moving on. How do you craft a very good and compelling headline? Now, we're going to check out these three things, and then we're going to do a quick practical on ChatGPT. Be specific and descriptive. Clearly state your role or expertise, e.g., data analyst specializing in predictive analytics and data visualization. Incorporate keywords. For example, use industry-specific keywords to improve visibility in searches. A lot of companies are not going to look for Ogbonge digital marketing strategies. Don't deceive yourself. All these dramatic names, the queen of strategy, the queen, I used to do it, trust me. That's why I said I'm talking from a place of experience. The queen of strategy and the rest did not land me a job. When I quickly shifted my LinkedIn back to a normal LinkedIn, I started to get gigs from people outside because people want to be sure that they're working with a normal human being, first of all. So don't use dramatic phrase. I am the hee-ho of the hee-ha. No, a digital marketing strategist, a data analyst, a business analyst, simple, straight to the point. Your value proposition is what makes you different. Not the grammar before the name. The Oba of digital. Nobody searches for the Oba of digital. That's the meaning of SEO, search engine optimization. You want to be able to write something that when the HRO searches it out, They can visibly say, oh, we've seen somebody that we want. I'm going to get this person in. All right? Make it easy to be hired. That's what I like to tell people. Make it very easy for the recruiters to hire you. Don't make it difficult for them. Give them everything they need before they get to you. So by the time they get to you, they just know that, okay, it's just to interview this person. And you must have practiced so well your interview that you are now able to convince them, pitch to them, sell to them, and then they hire you. Okay? Okay, someone's selling their market. Showcase value proposition. I talked about this. Highlight what makes you unique or the value you bring to the table. Experienced business analysts driving strategic growth and process optimization. So now these are some simple examples. But if you want to craft your own, what's it called? If you want to craft your own LinkedIn, your own headline, what you want to do is simple. Put in your bio. So I'm going to go to my bio. Okay, let's craft a nice headline for Deborah. Okay, let's see. Can I craft? Yeah, let's craft a nice headline for Deborah. I hope she's still on the call. So just copy your bio, take it to ChatGPT, paste it here, and tell it to give me a very solid headline with my value proposition clearly spelled out. Ensure it's mind-blowing. Okay? Now let's see what they're going to bring. All right, expert paid media buyer, scaling brands through strategic unsupervised ad setups across Facebook, Google, TikTok, and LinkedIn. So good, right? So if I was going to write this for Deborah, what I'm going to write is simple. Now, this is Deborah's headline. Digital experienced how do you spell experienced? Experienced digital marketing strategist. Then you put a dash and then you paste this. Now, how many of you as HRs will see this and not hire this person to come and run ads for you compared to what is here now? What's here? Media buyer. But first of all, I don't even know what media buyer is, but then just write media buyer. Compare that to this that is very clear and concise. Experienced digital marketing strategist, expert paid media scaling. You can't see my screen there. You might want to log out. All right. Experienced digital marketing strategist, expert paid media buyer, scaling brands through strategic unsupervised ad setups across Facebook, Google, TikTok, and LinkedIn. Clear. Now, a company that is looking to hire a digital marketing specialist that already knows how to run ads unsupervised will hire this person because our value proposition is clearly spelled out. The prompt that I used was simple. I copied her bio and I wrote, this was the prompt that I used. I'm going to share the prompt with you. Give me a very solid headline with my value proposition clearly spelled out. So I'm just going to put it in the chat box. Let me put it here. I'm going to put it in the chat box. So you copy this and put it together with your, okay. I'm going to copy this and put it in the chat box. I think my system is hanging. Just a minute. Okay. So copy this and put it together with your bio, and you're going to have your own LinkedIn headline. All right. So now let's go back. So now we've crafted a very good headline. The next thing is writing an engaging summary. What's an engaging summary? Your bio. Now, the bio that Deborah has is not engaging enough, but let's talk through this. You want to tell your professional story, all right? Then you want to highlight your achievements and skills and also outline your career goals. You want to ensure that you start with a compelling introduction that captures your journey, your key experiences, and what drives you. You want to ensure that it shows personality. Add a personal touch to your summary to make it engaging and memorable. And then you want to showcase successes, mention significant accomplishments and impacts you've made in your role. List the key skills that includes relevant skills and expertise that align with your career goals. And then you want to define your objectives, clearly state your professional aspirations and what you aim to achieve in your next role. Demonstrate alignment. You want to be able to connect your skills and achievements with your future goals to achieve a very cohesive career trajectory. Now, let's compare and contrast. Do we think that Deborah has a very good bio? Let's run our analysis. We're doing data analytics here now. Let's run analysis. Does she have a compelling bio? What do we think? No. Everybody just saying no. Debbie, do you think you have a compelling bio? No. Okay. They said no. So let's check. Let's check mine. I just updated mine last week. So it's going to reflect more of what I just shared. Now, this is my bio. I am a visionary business strategist, career growth expert, and branding consultant with over a decade of experience helping professionals and businesses scale, transition, and thrive. My expertise spans edtech, beauty, fashion, cleaning, and construction, where I have optimized operations, enhanced brand positioning, and driven sustainable growth. Now, remember what the slide said. You want to make sure that you craft a narrative introduction that captures your journey, your key experiences, and what drives you. You want to also be able to show personality. Let it add a personal touch to make your summary very engaging and memorable. Would we say that I have satisfied that part, considering my second paragraph? As the CEO of Nibiant, I'm committed to empowering professionals to transition into high-demand tech careers, build profitable brands, and elevate their earning potential. Whether you're a business owner looking for strategic growth insights, and also a professional navigating a career shift, I provide data-driven, actionable solutions tailored to your unique needs. Have I satisfied the first part of the instruction? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, good. I passed my exam. Now the next one, it says mention significant accomplishments and the impacts you've made in your role. List key skills, including relevant skills and expertise that align with your career goals. Now, see mine here. Beyond the numbers and strategies, my mission is to empower people to become the best version of themselves. All right? From hosting Time Out with Lemmy during my university days to launching impactful platforms like the Zara Adele Fashion Show and Ewoma Organics, I've always been passionate about fostering growth, success, and transformation. I have spent over a decade helping businesses and individuals refine their strategies, improve their market positioning, and gain a competitive edge, whether through career coaching, business consulting, or branding expertise. I help clients make informed decisions that lead to tangible success. My expertise, keep going. Business strategy and analysis, I explained it. Career transition coaching, guiding professionals into high-demand tech careers, high-paying tech careers in business analysis, data analytics, and data science. Digital marketing is an error. And then personal and corporate branding, helping individuals and businesses stakeholder and project process management. Sublime, my expertise is there. So if you are looking for how to ensure that I know what I'm doing, sleep on my LinkedIn, you will see everything there. So at the end of the day, before anybody that goes through my LinkedIn reaches to me, the person already knows what I can do and how I can deliver. It's oh my goodness, I just saw a comment that made me laugh. All these are for who don't get it. No, so let me tell you, right? Let me tell you, for somebody that has not had career experience, have you been in business? Now I'm going to do a quick bio of somebody that has never worked for another person. Let's assume you've been a business person. You worked as a carpenter. This is for somebody that has never worked in a corporate environment, and then you want to learn this skill. You worked as a carpenter, and then you moved on to supervising other carpenters. Now life tossed you somewhere and you started selling goods. You sold household items. All right. From there, you've just been looking at what you would do. But then you've done this, and follow me here. Make sure you follow me here. You've done this for 12 years. Now, you are transitioning to tech as a data analyst. Now, this is what you do. Give me a very good and mind-blowing bio that helps me leverage my years of experience as an entrepreneur, supervisor, and sales agent. Note, follow me, you'll see that it doesn't matter whether you work for a company or not, you have years of experience. What we do here at Nipiant is to ensure that your years of experience do not go to waste. We leverage your years of experience for the role that you're going to be taking on. All right. Now help me leverage my years of experience as an entrepreneur, supervisor, and sales agent. Note that I want a job as a data analyst. Now, let's see what ChatGPT will bring. You see why mentorship is good? From crafting words to crafting insights, my journey to data analytics. These are the things that HRs want to see. Don't lie on your CV. Don't lie on your LinkedIn. Whatever ChatGPT is doing here is to bring out the skills that you've used in your work experience. Now, take for example, somebody that has worked as a furniture person, and then somebody that has worked as a supervisor. What does it mean? It means that you can be a good project manager. For you to lead people, it means that you have leadership skills. It means that you can work with people. If your people that you supervised as a carpenter for 10 years says that you are the great boss, it means that you have good leadership skills. You are a great people manager. You can be a great human resource person because you've been able to lead people for 10 years and they have good feedback about you. Now, let's look at this. For 12 years, I thrived as an entrepreneur, a supervisor, and a strategist, mastering the art of precision, efficiency, and data-driven decisions making long before stepping into the world of analytics. I want to explain how this aligns. As a carpenter, do you measure? Yes. If you make an error in your measurement, is it going to affect the end work? Yes. Why do some people call themselves furniture? Because they take precise measurements. You have to have critical thinking for you to do an excellent carpentry job. Why I tell you people that I help people transition to tech, and then I don't say that I'm helping you upskill or take a skill, is because your years of experience must align with your new tech path. That's what I'm saying. Your years of experience doing anything, customer care, administration, even as a teacher can be a great business analyst. Why? They are good researchers. They are good documenters. They do good documentations. They negotiate a lot. They mediate. Students are going to quarrel. Students are going to have misunderstanding. The teacher is going to be called. They are great mentors. Now, a great teacher can be a great business analyst. A great administrator can be a great business analyst. A great student can be a great data analyst. Why? If you are a student that is committed to your work and you know that, okay, in the next few years of my life, this is where I want to be, you pick a career path that aligns with you, and then you put in the work. There are students that have not even gotten into the university that are currently working as data analysts. Why? People and the companies are not concerned about certificates. They are concerned about your proficiency. Do you know the work? Yes or no? Can you do data analytics? Yes or no? All of these things we're teaching you is how you should be able to leverage the skill that you have to land a job. And like I said, in the 7 steps, one of the first things to do is to upskill. You can't land a job that you don't know the skill for. So even if you get this part of the LinkedIn optimization right, you need to be able to land a job, which means you need to take the skill. The rest of it that we're saying, students that don't have skill, that's why we have programs that you can take the skill on. All right. Now, expanding my expertise, I ventured into sales where I mastered marketing trends, yada, yada, yada. But basically, all I'm trying to say here is you can leverage your years of experience to become anybody that you want to be and to land the job that you want to land. That's why we leverage tools like this. It's technology. You can't be a person in tech if you cannot leverage tech to help your career or to help your life. A couple of people asked for the prompt, so I'm going to share the prompt. So we're going to, before I move to the next part, we're going to take another 2 minutes to fill the attendance. For those of us that have not filled the attendance, you have another 2 minutes to fill the attendance. Okay? So let me drop the prompts before we move on. Yes, you can get the lecture. I'm going to be shutting down the session very soon. Please make sure to fill the attendance. We have 2 minutes to fill the attendance, and we're going to be moving to the next phase of this conversation. The moment you fill your attendance, just say done, and we'll move on. Fill your attendance, 1 more minute to go. Fill your attendance, fill the attendance, fill the attendance, so that you can get the recording. You can get the prompts. When you're watching the recording, you can write out the prompts. You get these slides that I'm teaching from, and then you are also able to hear everything that I've said and for you to apply as well. So make sure that you fill the attendance, okay? Make sure that you fill the attendance. Make sure that you fill the attendance. All right. The attendance it has been pasted right now. So go to your chat box, go to the chat box and fill the attendance. If you filled the previous attendance, please don't fill again. No. The attendance is for people that have not filled before. If you've not filled the attendance before, take 1 minute right now to fill the attendance. If you filled it before, please do not fill it again. Okay? After filling the attendance, I'll share the prompt so that we don't get distracted. 1 more minute remaining and we are done. Okay, so if you fill the attendance, let me know. Say done, 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 done. Done, 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 done. Okay, great. So I'm going to drop the, all right, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Let me drop the quotes, okay? Don't done again, don't done again, don't done again. Let me drop the quotes, all right? Okay. All right. Okay, so now let's move to the next part. It talks about experience and skill. To make a strong impression on LinkedIn, it's crucial to present your work experience in a way that highlights your accomplishments and skills. Focus on showcasing the impact of your work through quantifiable results. Quantifiable results. For example, includes things like I increased sales by 20% or led a project that reduced cost by $50,000. Now you want to also select relevant skills that applies to your role and ensure to include decision-making skills. So let's compare quickly. Now, this is Deborah's experience. She did a great job in our experience session. So everybody clap for Deborah. Deborah did a great job in our experience session. In your experience session, you want to make sure that, okay, you did small job or small. You did not do all this one. So go and do all these ones. It's very small. Your one is small. So you want to make sure that every single one is done properly. Write the title, the place, the year, and also explicitly talk about what you did to produce results. Do not lie on your LinkedIn or your CV. Foreign companies do background checks. Don't go and embarrass yourself. Okay, moving on. Next thing is you want to strategically connect. But before we go there, let me talk about this part that I didn't see that with, sorry, let me just go back. All right, I didn't see that with Deborah's stuff. All right, this is all. Now, going back, there's a lot of parts that are not here. And I'm going to talk about it quickly. You want to make sure that you also write every single day on LinkedIn. If you're looking for a job and don't have a job yet, or you are looking to transition to tech, make sure that you write every single day. Write about what you're learning. For example, when students get into our program, one of the things that we tell them to do, we do a 30-day challenge where they write about what they are learning every single day, from Power BI to Excel to SQL. And some students have gotten jobs just by doing that, job offers just by doing that. So you want to make sure that you're very visible on LinkedIn. So after writing your experience, you want to make sure that you write your education. You want to include your licenses and certificates. If you have done projects, put it on your LinkedIn. If you've gotten recommendations, always request recommendations. When you work with colleagues, ask them to write you recommendations. Now, this is Monica, right? She was one person that worked with us, and then she landed a job as well. Then what is good at what she does is exactly what she says she is. Don't be hearing it from others. Her services are best experience. I mean, testimonies are excellent. Unoma also said the same. I've had the pleasure of knowing them since our university days. Lemon is a true pioneer, always fearlessly, yada, yada, yada. Go on my LinkedIn and check the reviews, okay? But make sure that anybody you work with, you ask for recommendation. Now, how do you ask for recommendation? Just click on this. Click on ask for recommendation. Make sure that the person is on LinkedIn. Look for somebody to send this to. No, I don't know this person. Make sure you know the person. No, don't just ask for people to recommend you random. So I've worked with Angela before. So pick a relationship. Worked with Angela in the same group. Pick a position as business analyst at Future Consulting. Hi, Angela, would you please write me a recommendation? You send it. Then you want to prompt them to say, I've already sent Angela a recommendation. You want to prompt them to say, please, I've sent you a link on LinkedIn. Please write me a recommendation. Get as much people as possible to write your recommendation. It goes a long way to helping you, okay? Then you want to also make sure that you include your awards and achievements. Now, we've talked about LinkedIn optimization, and like I said, it goes a long way to helping you land a new job. Now, when you've gotten a good LinkedIn, how are you able to now use this to land a job? It's simple. With a great LinkedIn like this, you can search for HRs in the companies that you want to work with, and then you send them personalized connections. And then this helps for your profile to be put in a position that it moves it forward compared to other people. Now, I'm just going to talk a bit about what we do here beyond the mentorship. We teach people business analysis. If you are just hearing my voice without seeing me, then that has to be your network, okay? So you want to watch your network. We teach people in data analytics, and then we also teach people data science and business analysis. I'm going to be asking you which career paths you want to take. So make sure that you listen. Now, if you are somebody that wants to learn data analytics, What is data analytics? It is the process of examining raw data to find trends, patterns, and insights that can help make informed decisions. Now, some of the things you're going to be learning if you take the data analytics course is data collection, data cleaning, data analysis, data visualization, reporting, and interpretation. And you're also going to be learning how to do descriptive and diagnostic analytics. There are 4 types of analytics. We have the descriptive analytics, the diagnostic analytics, we have the predictive and the prescriptive. Now, under data analytics, we have the descriptive, which talks about history, what happened. For example, you go to the hospital and then the doctor is asking you, what happened to you? Why is your face swollen? And you're like, oh, I hit my head on the wall. That's descriptive analytics. You're describing what happened to you, history. And then you talk about diagnostic analytics. The doctor's not going to diagnose what went wrong. Why did it happen? Okay, if you hit your head, or why did it get swollen? Why is whatever happening? These are some of the things that you're going to be learning as a data analyst. Now, diagnostic analytics helps you to answer the question, why did it happen? It helps you to explain why something happened. It focuses deeper into data to identify causes behind trends or anomalies. And then you use tools like Excel, Power BI, SQL, Looker Studio, and the rest. Okay. Now we have data science, which is the other part of predictive analytics. Remember, I said data analytics talks about what happened and why it happened. Now, predictive analytics deals with what is likely to happen, okay, and what you can do. So data scientists are focused on the future. Remember when you were young, you saw a what's it called? When you were young, you saw the weather newscasters, or what do they call them? They are forecasting the news, and then they say rain is going to fall tomorrow, or rain is going to fall next tomorrow. And you're like, oh, how did these people know? Predictive analytics. Based on history and based on the description and the diagnosis from past experiences, data scientists are able to predict the future using machine learning, more advanced technical tools like machine learning. They're going to be using Python. They're going to do a bit of coding. So if you like to code, you like to do more technical stuff, then you might want to do data analytics. You're going to be doing a lot of predictive analytics, and you're also going to be doing a lot of prescriptive analytics. What does this mean? You're able to now recommend actions. That's why when you tell the doctor that, oh, this is what is wrong with me, and then the doctor says, oh, why did it happen? Or diagnostic analysis, or is able to diagnose, okay, this is why this happened to you. Now, in the future, if you do not take this precaution, then it is going to affect you. Now, I recommend as a doctor that you take your drugs 2 times in the morning, 2 times in the evening, 2 times at night. That is prescriptive analytics. What should we do about it? All right. And the next course that we teach is business analysis. And that's one thing that I love. In business analysis, we come to bridge the goals between the technical solution and the business needs by identifying requirements, optimizing processes, and delivering impactful solutions. So if you like to gather information, you like to solve problems, you like to do a lot of process mapping, you like to improve processes. If you are the kind of person that when you get home, you will arrange everywhere because everywhere is looking somehow, you'll be great as a business analyst, because business analysts, they are great at optimizing processes. They're great at bringing solutions that are executable. I like to tell consultants, if your solution you're bringing to me is not executable, it's not a good solution. It's not a good strategy. Okay? Now, this is the point where I'm going to be asking you, based on what you've known and you've heard in the last 1 hour, would you like to join us, and what career path would you like to take? We have data analysis, data science, and business analysts. Who do you want to be? Put it in the chat box. Do you want to be a data analyst? Do you want to be a data scientist? Do you want to be a business analyst? Data analyst, data scientist. Oh, see my business. Oh, burn of power. Okay. Data analyst, data analyst, data analyst, data analyst, data analyst, data analyst. Okay. Awesome. So we've had a lot of testimonials, and trust me, At the end of the day, you came to this place because you saw something good. And this is where I'm going to stop presenting. I'm going to have that heart-to-heart conversation with you. Okay? So I'm going to give room for questions for the next 10 minutes. I want to answer your questions before I move on to my offer. The offer that I have is just for 30 people. And you've seen what I did with my LinkedIn, and you've seen what I did with the class. All right? We do some personal salary injection. So you can take data analytics. If you take data analytics as someone in health, you can become a health analyst. If you are in accounting, you can become a finance analyst. If you are in banking, you can become a risk analyst. Okay? So someone who has been in health can actually become a health analyst. If you are concerned about the health business sector, you can become a health business analyst. All right? Questions. Do you have physical classes? No. We only take, yes, academy, you can become a fashion analyst, actually, and they are paid really highly. We don't have physical classes because we are training you to work fully remotely. All right? If you want to be a writer, you can be a good business analyst because business analysts do a lot of writing, documentation, research, and all of that. The goal as a writer who is a business analyst is you want to be able to make sure that information is clear for all parties, the stakeholders who are the business owners, the investors, and the rest. Okay? So let me go back up. We have a lot of questions that are coming in. What about writing? Okay, I've done that. What about accounting? For accounting, you can take data analytics or data science, and you can become a finance analyst. You can become a risk analyst as well. If you read a book on machine learning and you loved it and you want to know more, you can take data science. I want to be a data analyst. Does it have anything wrong to do with me being a master? No, it doesn't have anything to do with that. I study fine and applied art, and I'm a business analyst. What about someone who is a customer service expert? You'll be a great business analyst. You'll be a great business analyst. Accounting, I think I already answered that. You'll be a great finance analyst. There are a lot more roles, so I'm just saying the quick ones. Okay, more about data analyst. A data analyst is somebody that gets into historical data. What does that mean? A company has the data of their customer's name, email, gender, and whatnot, when they bought something, when they did not buy the thing, and all of that. A data analyst gets into that information, cleans it up, and then starts to find insights. Why do people buy better in December? Why do people buy better in April? How can we make this better? All right, so that's the role of a data analyst. How long will the class be? Our classes are for 3 months. And after the 3 months, you get internship placement with us here at Nibiat and some of our partner companies. After that, we recommend you and write reference letters. We have a community where we recommend our students first for jobs. Now, our classes are 11 a.m. on Saturdays, 11 to 2 p.m. on Saturdays, 8 to 10 p.m. on Tuesdays, 8 to 10 p.m. on Thursdays. All right? The class is for 3 months. It's very intensive, and you cannot do 2 at the same time. As translation to all languages, I don't know about that. What about auditing? Yes, you can do data analytics, or auditing will be great as business analysis. You can do business analysis as an auditor. My question is on LinkedIn. Must I do an upgrade before I'll be able to get a job? When you mean upgrade, you mean LinkedIn Premium? Because I didn't do LinkedIn Premium. I'm only saying do an optimization. It's not a must, it's a requirement. Why? If you don't have a great LinkedIn, it's going to be a struggle for the human resource professionals to look at you and say, okay, this person is solid. So it's a combination of different things. LinkedIn is one of the things. You first have to have the skill, which we offer here in our courses, and then you optimize your LinkedIn, you optimize your CV, you build your portfolio, you land the job. So it's a combination of all these things that helps you to land a job quicker. We're not saying if you don't do all these things, you will not land a job. I did. It took me 4 years. We're saying reduce the time that you spend in doing all of this based on our mentorship to be able to land your job. And try out more for health. Still suggest health analyst. Okay, so John the Baptist, if you want to leave health, that's fine. You can take data analytics and just be a data analyst for any industry. It doesn't matter. You don't have to do health. I'm just saying that you can leverage your years of expertise. But if you want to go out totally that's perfectly okay. You start off as an entry-level data analyst, entry-level data analyst, and you build your career from there. You can be a business data analyst. If you're working for a company, you cannot be two at the same time. You're either a data analyst for a company or a business analyst. But if you have both skills in data analytics and business analysis, then you can be a business data analyst. How can you have one-on-one mentorship session with me? Is by getting into our cohort. How much will it cost? I'm going to share that shortly. I'm moving away from law. What area can I look into? Business analysis. Perfect. That's how you should look at business analysis. What about an artist? Business analysis. All right, I did business analysis. You can also do data analysis. Analytics. I am an artist. I studied fine arts in my BA and in my MFA, so it's a great part. What about economics? You can be anything of the three. If you don't like coding, then you can do data analytics or business analysis. Someone in sales, business analysis, or data analytics, but business analysis first. What tech skills can an HR professional require? Data analytics, trauma, not data science or digital marketing. Data analytics. Auditing, I already told you, business analysis. Mass communicator, business analysis. Lawyer, business analysis. Yes, we give certifications at the end of the program. What's the easiest way to be inclined practically in data analytics? By doing data analytics. The easiest way to know is by doing. So you must make sure that every single day, minimum of 2 hours, you run data analysis. You are either doing Power BI or Excel or checking into a data, cleaning up the data. The more you do, the more perfect you become. All right. You want to spend more time doing. A secretary will be a great business analyst because you do a lot of requirements gathering. A secretary talks to people a lot. So you take a lot of information. You're able to open up an information and get insight from there. So yeah, you'll be a great business analyst. What about someone who is currently an administrative assistant, business analysis? Please can you throw more light on data analytics? Now, for data analytics, like I said, is somebody who works with historical data to gather insights. What does this mean? If, for example, we're a sales company and then we make more sales in December instead of January or May, as a data analyst, what do? You go back to the last 3 years, you gather the data, you clean it up, you gather insight from it using pivot table, Excel, Power BI, and the rest. And then you're now able to determine this is why people buy more in December and not in January. So what can we do for more people to now buy in January? All right. So you are basically someone that goes into historical data to answer the questions, what happened and why did it happen? You have a community of NYC corporates as I'm a corporate as well. Ayomigbe, thank you so much. You can please reach out to us. I'll be dropping my number at the end of this conversation. You can be reaching out to us later. Ayomigbe Fanaye, Shakirat, we can drop a message with her. Please explain more on these three categories. Hey, Oladele, are you just called me? I've explained it before. Data analytics, historical data, descriptive analytics, and diagnostic analysis. You get into data, raw data, you clean it up, you make it very presentable, you gather insights from there, and then you translate these insights into questions that have been answered. Okay, what happened and why did it happen? Now, a data scientist will take that information that a data analyst has gathered to now predict the future, which is then running predictive analytics. And then after predicting the future, if this is happening, it means that if we don't change anything, sales are going to continue like this in December and whatnot. So prescriptive analytics is where the data scientist now says, okay, I recommend that we tweak this, we do that for us to be able to make more sales. Now, a business analyst is somebody that makes the processes of a company better. They improve the processes, they solve problems, they help a company to spend less and to make more. They bring strategies for the company to achieve their goals more without breaking the bank. All right? So this is like the simplest way to talk about all three. Yes, we give certificates. If you don't like maths, you can do data analytics. Yes, you need to upgrade your LinkedIn. Someone in banking can be a data analyst or a business analyst. People, so you keep asking this. Have you heard what I said? Be a business analyst. For someone who's a decision-based player, what do you suggest? Do data analytics, personal guidance on optimizing my, okay, secretary, done that. Okay, now, for marketers, do business analysis. If you want to do data analytics, you can still do that because your data analytics is going to help you gather insight for more marketing. So you can do both as a marketer, either data analytics or data science. All right, so now to my offer, okay? I want to work with 30 people. We're starting a new cohort in March, and we're starting another cohort in April. Now, this is what I want to do, all right? Accountants, data analytics, teacher, business analysis, engineers, data science. Okay, time to focus on my offer, all right? For content writers, can we hear me? Data analytics and business analysis doesn't have coding. Social media marketers should please do business analysis. All right, now back to my offer. I'm opening the window for 20 people to join the March cohort and 20 people to join the April cohort. What are the offers? Now, if you want to join the March cohort, we have a new training coming up in March 8th. Our program is typically 350,000, but we're giving you a discount of 80,000 naira. It means you're only going to be paying 270,000 naira. Now we break this into installment plans, and we're going to be allowing you pay in 3 installments. So if you are looking to join us in March, you can pay in 2 installments. And if you're looking to join us in April, you can pay in 3 installments. Now, for those people that are joining us in March, this is what you focus on, okay? For those that are joining us in March, this is the payment plan. Now, today, this is what I want to do for you. You're going to secure your slot with, just a minute. You're going to secure your slot with 50,000 naira instead of 70,000. And then you make a balance payment of 110,000 at the end of the month. And then another 110,000 at the end of April, if you're joining the April cohort. So I'm going to write it out clearly here. Okay, 50,000 today to secure your slot, 110,000 at the end of March, 110,000 at the end of April. Okay, so now if you want to join the March cohort, this is what you do. If you want to join the April cohort, this is what you do. You make a payment of 50,000 naira. Let me share my screen so that you see what I mean. April cohort, make a payment of 50,000 naira today, right now, to secure your slot. Another payment of 110,000 at the end of March, and another payment of 110,000 at the end of April. Okay, and if you are looking to join the March cohort, now let's do this. I'm going to give you a very nice discount for those who want to start the class this March. You can make a payment of 50,000 today, make another payment of 50,000 before March 8th, and make a balance payment of 120,000, 170,000 April ending. So this is the payment plan. So now I'm going to start. If you want to join in April, I want you to write, I'm securing my slot, and then you're going to send me a message You're going to send me a message, and then I'm going to give you the enrollment form. Okay? Let's focus on the April cohort. I'm going to increase the size so you see it well. Now, remember, the benefits of this goes beyond just learning a skill. Like I said, what makes the difference for you is the guidance and the mentorship that you get. The guidance and the mentorship that you get. The lecture timing is clear. Okay, we have 29 slots remaining. One person has secured their slots. What you get is 3 months of intensive training. Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Tuesdays, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Sorry, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Tuesdays, 8 to 10 p.m. And then Thursdays, 8 to 10 p.m. Remember, I said learning the skill is not the hard part. The mentorship to land the job is the hard part. And that's what we are big on. Now, if you are not able to land a job on your own, that's why you are here. I'm telling you that if you do everything that we've said and you don't land a job in 6 months, come and meet me. I'll give you back your money. Because I am very sure that everybody that puts in the work and does exactly what we are saying, they would land a job. Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Tuesdays, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. and Thursdays, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. This is the payment plan. 50,000 naira today. What? West African time. 50,000 naira today. 110,000 naira March ending. 110,000 naira April ending. I'm repeating it because I want to shut this screen down so I can see the people that are ready to take the class. Okay? 50,000 naira today. 110,000 naira March ending. 110,000 naira April ending. Okay. Now it's time. You saw my LinkedIn. You saw everything. Now, if you are ready to secure your slot, John the Baptist, 8 slots secured. What does it mean? It means we only have 22 slots remaining. The training is fully virtual, 100% online. Now, if you are securing your slot, make a payment to the account number on your screen, send me the receipt of payment, and I will give you the enrollment form. All right? If you are not taking advantage of the discount, you're going to be paying our actual cost price, which is 350,000 naira. The essence of this discount is because you've spent over an hour with me, and I'm grateful for that. So I am cutting off 80,000 naira from the payment, and I'm giving only 30 people the opportunity to join our April course. So make a payment of 50,000 naira right now to see. Yes, you get to intern with us and our partner company. So yes, you are interning with us as well. Okay, make a payment of 50,000 naira. Send me your proof of payment, and I will give you the enrollment form for April. Make a payment of 50,000 naira. Send me the proof of payment, and I will give you the form. Send it to my WhatsApp number. Send it to me directly. If you want to go for March cohort, you make a payment of 50,000 naira today, and you spread your balance payment between next weekend and March ending. All right? You can secure your slot, and I'll walk you through how you can make the payment easy. Can we please drop the account number? The class is 3 months. You want proof? Please go on our YouTube channel. Go on YouTube and search for Nibiant Analytics. Beyond that, go and look for me too. I don't have where I'm running to. And at the end of the day, the money is not enough to risk my name. My name is bigger than that. Okay? So I'm only working with 30 people that trust us enough to walk them through the journey. Now, this is our Instagram, our YouTube rather. And you see a lot of reviews are here. We don't have where we are going to. These are testimonials. We have over 11 testimonials. Multiple videos are here. So you can go and search for Nibiant Analytics. Our name is the same everywhere. Okay? Our name is the same everywhere. So I'm going to play one of this. I'm going to play another one.
Hi, Lemo. Can you hear me?
Can we hear me?
Yes, I can, but your screen is not shared.
Oh.
You're not sharing your screen.
Let me.
Okay, so Lemo, there is no sound from the video that you're playing.
Okay, I see that there is no sound. Can we hear me? So
Yes,
for those of us that are looking for reviews, please just go on our YouTube, search for Nibiant Analytics, and you will see a lot of the reviews. I actually thought that you guys were hearing what they were saying, but like I said, for those of you that will not be available for the Saturday classes, videos are recorded. So we're going to be getting the classes recorded. You can watch the recording after, and then you join the technical support sessions on Tuesdays, 8 to 10 p.m. All right. And from there, you now take the mentorship classes on Thursdays. What has it been like? People have been landing jobs. That's why we're doing this. The reason we're doing this is because a lot of people take courses and they don't get jobs. We're doing it to help you not just take the course, but able to work remotely. You can go and check my LinkedIn. I've worked with companies, not just companies in Nigeria, but also in Switzerland, US, UK, and Canada, as well as Ghana. And I've actually never crossed the country. I've never crossed this country, but I've worked with multiple countries. Countries. That's why we are doing this right now, to help you guys transition and to work remotely. It has been easy helping people find the opportunities because the opportunities are there. The data professionals are not enough. One other challenge that we saw is a lot of people take courses and they don't know how to actually do it. So you take a data analytics course in Coursera and we give you data to analyze. You can't do it. One of the things that we make sure here is that our students are actually data analysts. It means that you can even come up with a mock-up data by yourself and gather insights from the data. So beyond even the mentorship to landing a job, you are definitely going to be a data analyst that knows how to actually do data analytics. The jobs are there. The people to fill the jobs are not there. We have people that are not very competent, people that are not skilled enough, people that are not confident enough. And the goal for us here at Nivians is to help you know more and earn more, like I said from the beginning. So it's a joy to us for you to land a job. If you don't land a job, we're terribly sad. Why do I know this? Because from the moment you make the payment to the end of the training, you're going to have personalized support all the way through to ensure that you achieve your goal. One of the stories that I like is Udwa's story. She borrowed the money from her mom to join the training in September. She was working with UBA for about 5 years. She got into the training, and by November, because of one thing that she did with her CV, her LinkedIn, and how she kept talking about what she was doing here at Nivians, she got an HR from Sparkle, Nigeria, to send her a message. She sent her an interview. She passed the interview using our interview preps methods that we shared with her, and she got an offer letter. When UBA found out that she got an offer letter, she got a promotion. And she didn't take the promotion because the offer that she got was way higher. And she was able to pay her mom back before she ended the program. I am categorically telling you that these steps that we've taken to tell you that it is the step to land the job is proven, tested by me, and the multiple people that I have helped to land the job. So it's a decision of, am I ready to actually put in the work or not? And I like to tell people, if you will not put in the work, please do not pay. But if you know that you are ready to work with us to get you that job of your dreams and to position you rightly for the promotion that you're looking for, to earn better above 500,000, then it's time for you to join the program. Like I said, the slots are taken. All right, a lot of slots are taken already. Can I know, Shakirat, can I know how many slots have been taken? Can I know how many slots have been taken, Shakira, so that I know how many people is left, we have left, or if I'm shutting this down? No, we don't.
Okay, so
we don't have a plan for that, John. Trust me, I don't know.
10 slots.
I can't hear you.
We've taken 10 slots now.
Okay, so we have 20 more slots remaining, and I'll be shutting this down by 8:45. Zero 81311 If you want to go for March, please secure your slot with 50,000 today and 100,000 before March 8th. Send me the proof of payment here. March program is beginning March 8th. If you want to take advantage of the March discount, secure your slot with 50,000 naira today. Make a balance payment of 100,000 before the March ending, and then 120,000 April ending. All right, 50,000 for March, 50,000 today, 100,000 before March 8th, 120,000 April ending. For April, 50,000 today, 110,000 March ending, 110,000 April ending. You pay by 12. Okay. Send me proof of payment if you've made your payments. So I think this is 11 slots taking, right, Shakirat? I've been dropping my account number. Put your eyes on the chat box. Are you coming? My phone number rather is there. 08131130891. Yes, the moment you secure your slot and you make a payment, I'm going to send you the correct. $20 more slots remaining, and we shut this down in 5 minutes. If you say that you've taken a slot and you don't make a payment, you've not taken a slot. All right. Yes, if you are just a beginner, you're eligible. The idea is just have the mind to learn, have a laptop, have a good network, be in a quiet environment, secure your slot, and you are well ready to get into the training. All right, we train beginners to intermediate level, and if you already have an idea, you also take the program and you get to your expert level. Okay, interested in March slots? All right, we have only 19 slots remaining and we are done. If you're interested in the slots, please put your comments in the chat box. I'm securing a slot. Make a payment to the account number on your screen and send me the proof of payment. All right. If you're paying outside of Nigeria, please use the main stack link to secure your payments. The courses that we have are data analytics, data science, and business analysis. We don't do more than this because we want you to achieve your goals faster than anything else. That's why we're not teaching software engineering or whatnot. We pick these 3 courses because it's easy to transition, it's easy to learn, and the payment, the salary projections are super great. Send me a message, Temitope. If you have said you want to secure your slot and you've not secured it by making the payment of 50,000, I apologize, but you have not secured your slot. Securing your slot means you are making a payment of 50,000 naira. You are indicating on the chat box, I have secured the slot, and you are sending me the proof of payment. Send me the proof of payment to 081-311-30891. All right. No, you are not paying for the course separately. The mentorship and the training go together. It works hand in hand. All right. Whatever payment you're making right now gives you full-blown access to me, to the training team, and also to our courses, our mentorship, our recommendations, our preferences, and our internship. Okay. Whatever payment you are making give you full-blown access to me, our training people. You also get access to our curriculums, you get access to our recommendations and references, you get access to internships and guidance. Yes, it can. It has landed somebody a job, Nika. Beatrice, you can go on our YouTube to search for Beatrice. Beatrice landed a job as a senior business analyst. She wasn't a business analyst before. What we did was to leverage her 20 years of experience as a manager in MTN Nigeria to write her CV, optimize her LinkedIn, and to also train her in business analysis. And she landed a senior business analyst role. So it doesn't matter whether you don't have an history, it doesn't matter. Whatever we're teaching you in 3 months is more than enough to give you an entry, grant you an entry-level role as a data analyst, business analyst, or data scientist. You don't need to have, that's what I'm saying. If you don't have background in anything, it doesn't matter. What we are teaching you is more than enough to land you an entry-level role as a data analyst, a data scientist, or a business analyst. Whether you have the experience or you don't have the experience. Be you a student, a stay-at-home mom, a father, a mother, auntie, uncle, it doesn't matter. What matters is you are ready to put in the work to learn the skill in the next 3 months, optimize your LinkedIn like we ask you to, be visible like we ask you to, and apply for the jobs that we're going to be giving to you. Prepare yourself for the interview and then land the job. All right. If you are in Nigeria, use the account number on your screen. If you are not in Nigeria, use the main start link and go to other payments. Okay. If you are having issues with your payment, send me a direct message and I'll walk you through. How many slots do we have now, guys? How many slots have been paid for? Shakira?
So 16 slots have been taken. 16
Okay.
slots.
Of the 16, how many payments confirmed? Because that's what matters at the end of the day. I'm going to acknowledge that you're coming. I'm here. Okay. Just make sure you send the proof of payment. That's more than enough. All right. Okay. Congratulations to every single person that has taken a part of this. I'm looking forward to your success journey. Our next webinar would be with us talking about how some of our previous students from last year and January have landed jobs, gotten job offers with Kuda, credit analyst, as a credit analyst and whatnot. Now I have how many slots remaining? 14 slots remaining. All right. 14 slots remaining. On the 11th, you're going to be paying 350,000. The people that are taking advantage of these slots today, those are the people that are going to be joining the class. Now, I want to reduce the bar of entry. I have never done this. I have never done this. But I see that some people want to just be able to take advantage of the discount. So this is what I can help you do. All right? If you think you are able to meet up, don't take this if you can't meet up. If you think you are able to meet up, you can make a payment of 25,000 naira for me to keep the slot for you. And then you balance up with 125,000 in March and then 100,000 at the end of April. If you can meet up, if you can't, please do not bother. All right? If you send this proof of payment, don't worry. Immediately after the webinar, I'll be confirming and dropping the enrollment form with every single person. All right. So 14 slots remaining. If you are ready to work with me through this journey, secure your slot by making payments to the account number on your screen and then sending me a proof of payment to my WhatsApp line. Proof of payment to my WhatsApp number. Proof of payment should be sent to my WhatsApp number. Okay? Your bank should not jones you, John Baptist. John Baptist. If you want to take advantage of the slots, we have 14 slots remaining. Make a payment to the account number on your screen. Send me a proof of payment. If you are paying on the 11th of March, you are paying 350,000. The discount is for the people that are in this webinar and are ready to take advantage. Like I said, just secure the slot and then you pace yourself, okay? At the end of the day, if it's a life and death situation, are you going to look for the money? Yes. Are you worth the investment? That's what you should be asking yourself. Are you worth it? Are you worth 270,000? Are you worth putting money on your head and believing that you can actually put in the work to get the job? I don't sell done for you services. I don't sell it. We work together to make sure that you achieve your goals. What you are paying for is access. What you are paying for is years of experience, years of struggle. I had a certain experience where I applied to 100 jobs in 3 months and it put me into depression. Some of us have already faced that. I'm telling you, you don't have to. Been there, done that. Spend 4 years trying to transition. I'm shortening the journey for you and telling you that in less than 6 months, if you make your payment and you secure your slot, we're going to work with you through the process of you landing a remote job, whether in Nigeria or outside Nigeria, but guaranteed better pay, no traffic in Lagos, no struggle with the economy, and you're going to be better. All right? You can join, you just don't have access to the discount. That's what I'm saying, David. Yes, you can, Oluwaseyo. You can do data analytics or business analysis. All right, we are looking to end this conversation in a couple of minutes. Where did it send you to? Okay, it's easy. Send me a message, Juliet. Send me a message with your location and I'll walk you through. Yes, you can pay for someone. Do you want me to pick somebody random or you have somebody? If you are paying for somebody, make the payment for the person, send me a message and also send me the person's number so the person fills the enrollment form. It's the person's details that we're going to be using to onboard them in the class. So if you are paying for somebody, send them their receipt of payment and then let them send me a message. I will send them the enrollment form so they fill in their details. Nika, Harry. You will grab fast, Jane. There is no way you will not grab. Trust me. And one other good thing with our program is the fact that you have access to the trainer, so you can engage them one-on-one. All right, Jane, make a payment to the account for the person and for yourself. Send the receipt of payment to me and also get me the person's number so that the person fills the enrollment form. For those people that are looking to reach out to me, here's my number. If you have secured the slot, send me the receipt of payment and I'll send you the enrollment form. 13 slots remaining and we're shutting this down. The discount is 80,000 naira. The actual cost of Saigovo is 350,000. But as far as you are in this webinar, you only pay 270,000 naira. How do you pay? We've broken it down to 3 installments. You make a payment of 50,000 naira, another payment of 110,000 March ending, and another balance payment of 110,000 April ending. We only have 13 slots remaining. From my message here, I see that 16 people have secured the slot, which means we only have, 14 slots remaining. So if you want to take the slot, please drop the account number, make a payment of 50,000 naira to secure the slot right now, and then send me the receipt of payment. Okay? Account number, people, drop the account number. Listen when I'm talking so that you know what to do. Okay. If you are securing a slot, make a payment of 50,000 to the account number Shakirat and Tarela. Are you guys here? Make a payment to this account number on your screen. Put in the chat box, I've secured my slot, and send me a receipt of payment. Okay. That's my WhatsApp number. Don't send me a message. I will not see your message. Do not call me. I might not pick. Just, I am quick. If you want to reach me, you want me to answer you immediately, send me a WhatsApp message. That's how you reach me. All right. Okay, great. So send me the receipts of payment and also send me the person's number so the person can take advantage of the enrollment form and fill the enrollment form. All right, shutting this down in 6 minutes. I'm no longer taking 30 people, only 10 people. All right, 10 people. So if you're taking advantage of the discount, make all right, well done, John Baptist. Make a payment to the account number and send me proof of payment. All right. If you know that you're going to pay between now and tomorrow, 12 p.m., send me a message, 10 people only. 10 people only. If you're going to make a payment between now and tomorrow, 12 p.m., send me a message, 10 people only, starting now. 10 people only. The money is for the training. Who wants to pay for someone? I think Jane already paid for what she wanted to pay for. Do you want to pay for someone, or what's your question, Opani? Okay. Confirming the people that have registered. We'll also offer data science training. The actual cost is 350,000. The discount is 80,000 naira, meaning you only get to pay 270,000. Now, what we've done is to split this payment into installment plans. You make a payment of 50,000 naira now to secure your slot, and a balance of 100,000 month end, and another 100,000 April ending, March ending, and April ending. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to make the last call for attendance. If you want to get the recording and if you don't fill the attendance, make sure you fill the attendance because I'm shutting this webinar down. You're going to get the recording, you're going to get the training slides, and you also get the the recording of the call. So please put the attendance link again. For people that have not registered, that did not fill the attendance of the webinar, please drop the attendance list again, and let's get the attendance list up and running. Okay, so fill your attendance. We're shutting this down in 3 minutes. Fill the attendance, and also for anybody ready to take their slots. If you think you can meet up with the payment between now and April ending, and if you can't afford it, you can't take the course. There's nothing we can do about that. The reason we are very comfortable with the price that we put out there is because of the level of work. You see how I took my time to teach you LinkedIn optimization here. Imagine having something of this quality for 3 months. There's no way you're going to leave the same. All right. So it's quite sad that you will not be able to afford it. But if you think it's important for you and you are willing to invest in yourself, I would encourage you to look for the money and make the investment. Okay? All right. Thank you so much, Jane, for taking a chance on this individual. So 14 more slots. If you're going to take the slots, no, you don't get your money refunded. You don't get your money refunded. If you've made a payment and you started taking the class, you don't get your money refunded. But there is a certain time. That's why you have to be sure that you can make the payment. Okay? We're not big. At the end of the day, we're not big on getting. Well, if you are focused on refund, I'd encourage you not to start with payment. All right? The reason is simple. If you are trusting yourself to secure the slot today, then trust yourself enough to make the payment. Put in the work. At the end of the day, if you are looking forward to a refund, then don't start the process. As much as I want to remain in business, I'm not going to also put myself in a position to be mentally stressed, and I don't want you to be in that position as well. All right. That's why we also put an installment payment plan for everybody to be able to track themselves to see that they can meet up with this. Okay. So what I would encourage you to do is take a chance on yourself, secure this loan, and work towards ensuring that you make up the balance payment. If you are determined to make it up, you will. Okay, don't be focused on refunds. We give refunds, but like I said, don't be focused on that. If you know you want to go through with the journey, start and finish it. That's what is going to make your journey different from every other person. That's also what's going to make whatever situation you are in now different in the next 3 months. If you start and you finish the journey. Okay. All right. Thank you all so much for putting in your time and your effort into joining this program. If you know you're able to secure the payment between now and tomorrow, 12 p.m., send me a message and I will keep a slot for you now and tomorrow, 12 p.m. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. And I'm looking forward to the success stories that are going to come out from here going forward. Good night, everybody.